What's good, everybody? So I am doing quicker style readings for the next 48 hours, just whatever comes through. If you like these readings, let me know. I will still be doing the regular style readings that I do. I just wanted to add a more quicker, to the point type of reading on this channel for you. So I am going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Keep in mind, my readings are general and for sun, moon, and rising. So if it doesn't resonate with you, check out your sun or your moon and your rising video. All right. All right, what do we have for Aries for the next 48 hours? 3 more. What do we have for Aries for the next 48 hours? Well, Aries, I do feel like, you're trying to reassert control in your life. You're trying to become more stable. I do see you overcoming some type of financial hardship, or if you were if you were in a space of like a dark night of the soul or depression, or, feeling overwhelmed with whatever adversities that you were going through, I do see in the next 48 hours, you are overcoming that. And I do feel like there's a lot of success and recognition and victory when it comes to your work and stability. I do see someone from the past as well trying to connect with you and trying to help you out in some way. I don't feel like this is a love situation necessarily. It could be. I feel like this is more so someone that is trying to, this is someone that sees you making some type of change and they're wanting to support you. But I feel like this is someone that is either, from your past, a sibling, someone that is wanting to, help you make some form of change. However, I feel, I feel like a lot of you guys are still hung up on another person or partnership here that just is not cooperating with you. You may feel like you're doing everything by yourself for the next 48 hours, and it is working, okay? And there's a lot of stability and abundance coming your way. Okay, a lot of you guys are attempting to let go of a job as well that was not paying the bills or getting shit done to build up on a business that is more securing for you and sustainable. However, I feel like in your current situation or in your current vicinity, you have someone or even a group of people that are just not in alignment with you. They're not supporting you. They're not really cooperating with you in the way that you would like. I do see you just simply detaching from that energy though. And again, when it comes to this past energy that is trying to help you make some form of change, they see you as someone that is actively trying to do better or make something better for yourself. I feel like it makes you feel good, okay? It makes you feel good, it makes you feel seen, it makes you feel heard. But it seems to be more of a frustrating current connection or current partnership here, that there's going to be a need to figure out, how much of a priority that current connection holds. Because again, you feel like, the people you work with or a partnership, or there's something here that is not getting on the same page with you, and there's going to have to eventually be, a decision made on that, or readjusting your expectations from that group of people or person. But yeah, I do see someone from the past or someone that, is trying to help you move forward, coming into your space, and that does make you feel good and seen. And on an individual level, I feel like you are overcoming some type of hardship on your own. I feel like it is going to be hard for you to be vulnerable or let any new people into your space because you have done so much on your own. And on top of that, I feel, again, like you're still hung up on something or some type of partnership that doesn't see your potential. So I feel like there's going to be a choice that you have to make, Aries, when it comes to the important people in your life, the VIPs, like who really deserves your attention. Because someone is coming into your space that sees your worth, that sees your value, your potential, that sees you trying. And then we have another person or group of people that, just want to hold you back. So there's definitely going to be a need or shift in a shift in who you are allowing into your life and why, okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right, Taurus. What can Taurus expect the next 48 hours? Two more. What can Taurus expect the next 48 hours? All right, Taurus, your overall energy, Four of Swords with the Three of Cups right under that. Yeah, Taurus, I do feel like there's something here that you're seeing from a different perspective. I feel like you feel as though you've become disillusioned to something within your social circle, within your friend group. I feel like there's something here that you're starting to recognize is bringing you down more than anything, and you are lacking patience when it comes to, like I said, a friend circle, something within your community even, or a sibling. And I feel like you know, the next 48 hours, you're more so keeping to yourself, you know, reevaluating what your needs are and what's important to you. And I feel like there is some, you know, disappointing awareness is the best way I can explain it, that you're becoming aware to when it comes to, you know, who really supports you and who doesn't. And I feel like you are choosing to take the high road, okay? And you're more focused on what's necessary. You're focused on, a lot of you guys are learning something new as well, or getting knowledge here in order to make some form of change, okay? But I feel like you're more focused on regaining structure and regaining balance in your life. And again, there is a certain group of people that you're realizing does not have your best interest. And I feel like you are staying on higher ground. I feel like you're aware that if you don't let it bother you too much, you will remain having the advantage on a soul level, you know. And I feel like you're more so protecting your territory. And if there is some type of knowledge that you're gaining to move in a certain direction or to make some type of transition in your life, you know, you're very protective over that, and you're not really letting, you know, opinions or, you know, views from certain people hold you back, okay? Just give me one more on that King of Swords right quick. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are learning new things, or you're on the verge of some type of new financial beginning. And this may be something that takes some time, and you may be feeling stuck currently, just kind of doing what's necessary, or you're feeling a little bit, you know, restricted. You're feeling like even if you want to take action or start something or get something off the ground right away, you're aware that it's going to take some time. And I feel like you're more so focused on, you know, remaining detached from anything that deteriorates your motivation. And you're also, you know, remaining grounded in your own ability to learn and, you know, detach from certain energies that you're aware just bring you down. Okay, so I feel like you're more so to yourself the next 48 hours. You're becoming aware of, you know, some type of change subconsciously that you're going through. You know, there is a new financial opportunity available to you, but you may feel a little bit restricted. You may feel like you need to learn more in order to obtain that position or job. And I feel like you are remaining focused, you know, despite the lack of action happening for you right now, you are remaining focused on the bigger picture. And it is exciting, but it may feel like a very overwhelming change with that moon in reversed. It's almost like you may feel as though you are becoming someone different, if I'm going to be honest with you, or you're stepping into a new version of yourself, which may feel a little bit overwhelming or uncomfortable, but I feel like you're remaining focused and staying on higher ground, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What can Gemini expect the next 48 hours? Two more. What can Gemini expect the next 48 hours, universe, spirits, and guides? Overall energy for you, Gemini, 4 of Pentacles with the Lovers in reverse right under that. The Hermit, 5 of Swords. You know, you're definitely in a space of, you know, withdrawing from a lot of people right now. You're in a space of having a hard time trusting the people that are in your environment, or trusting the people that maybe you felt in the past you could. 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like you're standing up to certain people here that you feel have very ill intentions towards you, that you feel, you know, are trying to get in your head, or you feel like are trying to keep you stuck or restricted to something, okay? And I feel like you're playing it safe the next few days, and you're definitely in a space of, you know, not seeing eye to eye with someone, but you're trying to be wise with how you address a situation, and you are definitely withdrawing and again trying to be wise about something here, because with that Lovers in reverse, you may not be feeling yourself the next couple days. You may not be wanting to do anything extreme. There could be a choice here that you yourself are aware that you're avoiding making, which is having you also play it safe. I feel like you're more focused the next couple of days on your money, on saving, on, you know, budgeting even. And there's definitely this like anxious energy of wanting to free yourself from something that you feel is just a huge flop, or you feel is not good for you. Whether you feel like there's certain people that don't have your best intentions, or you just feel like it's something that doesn't really make you feel good anymore. And with that Sun card, I feel like there's something here that has you very optimistic. Just give me one more on that Sun card. 4 of Wands in reversed. 5 of Cups in reversed. There's something here that you feel just keeps you stuck. Okay, you feel keeps you stuck in some type of unhappy pattern. And I feel like if you're dealing with specific people, you will be expressing the fact that, you know, there's a certain situation that does not make you happy. And I feel like you're trying to detach from this situation because you feel like it just keeps you stuck in the past. Okay, and I feel like you're trying to let go of things that create a lot of sadness, disappointment, you know, feeling at a loss in some way. It's like, and honestly, Gemini, I feel like you're trying to remain optimistic, but there is this energy like where you feel like you can't really trust too many people the next few days, and you're more so, you know, holding all your personal belongings and desires and money even. It's like you're keeping everything very close to you. And you may feel some sense of relief as well the next 48 hours, simply because, you know, you see the bigger picture, or you're still holding on to some form of optimism, and you feel like you're actively, because there's a lot of energy. Despite this lack of trust, you yourself have a lot of energy, a lot of vitality, because you feel like, despite the imbalance in your life right now, you feel like you're actively detaching from things that just keep you down, is the best way I can explain it, emotionally, or just keep you stuck in past patterns. It's like you're actively trying to make some form of change, and you're definitely in something for yourself at the moment, or you're moving forward in a way that won't restrict you to people or situations that make you feel stuck, or make you feel like you can't trust them. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, but it could be any sign really. All right, Cancer. What can Cancer expect the next 48 hours? 4 shuffles. What can Cancer expect the next 48 hours? One more. Overall energy for you, Cancer, King of Wands, 8 of Cups in reverse right under that. All right, Cancer, I do feel like, you know, you're in a space where you want to move, you want to take action, not necessarily move literally, potentially, but you're in a space of, you know, knowing your worth, feeling very, very confident within yourself, feeling good, looking good, you know. It's like you're getting shit done. And I feel like you're in a space where you feel justified in standing your ground when it comes to people that are kind of putting your needs on the back burner or not really taking you seriously. Some of you may feel like you're dealing with people that just, you know, give you a lot of fake emotions, fake love, fake news even. It's like you feel like you're dealing with a lot of loudmouth type of energy, or, you know, people that are just all talk, no action even. And I feel like you're in a space of, you know, how do you say? Because with that Seven of Pentacles, you're in a space of re-evaluating what's really worth your time, wanting to make some adjustments here, re-evaluating past investments as well in work or love, and, you know, wanting to do things differently. Okay, and I feel like you feel like there's a current situation that's not really growing. You may feel like there's a person, you know, draining you of all your resources, draining you of all your energy as well. And I feel like it's boring you, for one. Okay, whether it's a job or a person, there's something here that's boring you, that's making you feel stuck. And I feel like you're becoming aware that if you don't make some form of change or plant some type of new seed, you're going to remain stuck for quite some time. And I feel like with that King of Wands, you're in a space of wanting to take control and wanting to take action in a different way, because you're starting to recognize the lack of growth and you're not having it. You're not having it at all. Okay, if it's a relationship, you feel neglected. If it's a job situation, it's just, you're looking at it like it's not growing. It's not growing, boys. I just had a trailer park boys scene coming in my head. But anyways, it's not growing, boys. It's not going to cut it. And I feel like you have the confidence you need the next 48 hours to kind of say, okay, this is what we're doing, or this is what we need to do, or we need to take a look at this because it's not working for me. It's not cutting it for me. And you may come off a little bit cocky the next 48 hours, but it's in your own right. Okay, so don't allow that uncomfortable feeling of needing to step up to the plate make you feel like, don't allow people to gaslight you because of that dominant energy. So yeah, you may need to step up to the plate and take control in a situation that is just not growing in order to see some type of change, and in order to kind of relight that passion and excitement, right? And to be able to make better investments that are actually giving you more in return. Okay, so you're definitely in a space of re-evaluating and making some changes, recognizing what's not growing, and also, you know, putting a stop to certain connections or relationships that are just wasting your time, and you're starting to become aware of that. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus, but it could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Leo. 18. What can Leo expect the next 48 hours? 3 more. What can Leo expect the next 48 hours? 1 more. Overall energy for you, Leo. Wow, 8 of Wands with 3 of Swords right under that. All right, 2 of Wands. Well, Leo, you got a lot of, there's someone here that may have broke your heart or caused some form of pain, okay, whether it's a lover, a friend, family, whatever it may be. There's someone here that hurt you or caused some type of betrayal, okay? And I do feel whoever this person is, this is someone that sees your value. This is someone that is, you know, having a hard time moving away from you, okay? It's like this is someone that is wanting to pursue you in some way, wanting to figure out how to not lose you, okay? And I feel like while you're in this space of, you know, choosing new paths, making plans forward in new directions, you know, There is this energy for you, Leo, where you're more leaning toward new paths and new directions, not really wanting to go backwards, not really wanting to, you know, return to something that did cause a lot of pain. You may be acting very impulsively the next 48 hours, or you're wanting to just get away. Like you're wanting to just move and move quickly. And I feel like while you are in the space of, you know, making plans forward and trying to, you know, choose new partnerships and choose new directions, you know, you have someone coming in that does not want to lose you. Okay. And I do see a love offer coming in, or some type of proposal, you know, emotional, you know, more vulnerable energy coming in from someone, because, you know, they may be feeling like, Leo, you're being really impulsive, you're acting really impulsively, slow down. And this person definitely wants to talk something out here. And I feel like you are in a space of, you know, just turning your back on the situation. Just give me one more on that Two of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're turning your back on something that, honestly, Leo, you do love this person. Whoever this person is, there is some type of mutual love. Okay. But, you know, if this is a relationship, you know, this may be something that you have become quite comfortable with. And it's like you're desiring to just see what else is out there. And because there was some type of pain, I feel like you're overlooking the stability something can bring into your life. It's like you're overlooking the stability someone can bring into your life because you're hurt. You know, and yeah, I feel like you're being a little bit impulsive this week, so you may want to slow down. And I only say that because we do have the Queen of Cups. This is someone that the two of you could potentially work it out while they come back around. So I wouldn't move too quickly. I'm not saying to not move away from the situation, but you seem to be in this space of like just wanting to do something differently. And I feel like there's someone coming in that is trying to get you to slow down or rethink that decision, because they do see your worth. And they may want to apologize for something, but again, you're responding the next 48 hours from a place of being hurt. And I feel like someone is trying to pull you back in and talk things out. But I feel like you're having a hard time letting go of some type of pain here. But I feel like you're dealing with someone that isn't really going anywhere. They're not giving up on you that easy. I don't really feel like they're being pushy, but this is someone that is not wanting to let some type of frustration the two of you had prevent the two of you from making it work. Okay, so I feel like you're being a little bit stubborn the next 48 hours, Leo, but with that Three of Swords, you know, it may be very well needed. Okay, even though there is love here, your person does authentically love you. They feel like you're beautiful, handsome, you know, you inspire this person, but there was some type of mishap or betrayal or pain that caused you to kind of say, you know what, I'm just choosing a new path. Okay, so you could be dealing with any sign, really. Okay, all right, Virgo. What can Virgo expect the next 48 hours? 4 shuffles. What can Virgo, 2 more, expect the next 48 hours? Your overall energy this week, Virgo, 5 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles right under that. Well, Virgo, it seems to be like someone has some type of obligation to you. And I don't say that often, if I'm going to be honest with you. But there is someone that, you know, is avoiding addressing a situation with you. And, you know, with that 6 of Pentacles, you know, maybe this person owes you money, or maybe they owe some type of fairness to you. Okay. And I feel like you're dealing with someone that is trying to, you know, avoid you, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like you're learning about that. And I feel like you're starting to realize that you're dealing with someone that is being very selfish. You may perceive someone to be very egotistic when it comes to their perspective. And I feel like you're viewing someone in a space of, you know, overlooking the help or generosity you gave into a situation. And, you know, I feel like you're dealing with someone that owes you something. Like I said, it could just be money, child support, something. There's someone here that owes you money, like for real. Like this is so, they either owe you money or they owe some type of return on energy here. And I feel like you're learning you're not getting that. And I feel like it's really putting a dent in the respect that you hold for someone. You may feel like someone is running from their problems. You may feel like there's a relationship here. If it's a relationship, you feel like someone is just constantly running from the problems of the relationship. And as much as you want to be there for someone, you feel like they're not really allowing you to be there for them because they constantly screw you over. They constantly give you reasons to like say, like, you just want to say, what are you doing? You know, it's like someone that just avoids a lot of problems with you. Okay, just give me one more on that Page of Wands. Because yeah, I do feel like you're receiving, yeah, there is a communication here from someone that is trying to reassert control. It almost feels like someone that is trying to reassert control in this relationship because they're aware that they owe you something. And I feel like there's someone that is trying to avoid putting themselves in a vulnerable situation. And I do see you receiving communication, but you're going to perceive it to be quite egotistic. You're going to perceive it to be very emotionally mature. You're going to perceive it to be something that you just can't overlook, you know. And again, if it's a relationship intimately, it's like someone that, you know, the moment things get rough, they just run from the problems, right? And even though you may have been there for them when things were rough for them, or whatever the situation is, or if it's a mother figure even, or there's someone here that seems to be like avoiding a main issue with you. And I feel like it's disappointing you. I don't feel like you're allowing it to keep you stuck and stagnant. I don't see you begging for this person to stay. But yeah, someone may just let you down the next 48 hours, Virgo, is the best way I can explain it. And you are receiving communication, but it's probably very aggressive type of communication, or someone that's trying to reassert control by, you know, saying, I never wanted this anyway, or I never wanted to marry you anyway, or I never wanted this partnership anyway, or it's almost like just really disrespectful type of communication. And I feel like it's really changing your perception on this person, even if it's not love related. There's something here where you're just changing your perception because they're giving you every reason to. So I would expect communication this week from someone that is trying to avoid the elephant in the room and is trying to avoid obligations or responsibilities as well. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or Virgo. Could be any sign though as far as elements go. All right, Libra. What can Libra expect the next 48 hours? 3 more. What can Libra expect the next 48 hours? Overall energy for you, Libra, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, nice. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords in reversed, Ace of Swords in reversed. Well, Libra, I feel like this is just blissful energy. You know, you're in a place of being happy, fulfilled. You know, your relationships are seeming to show up for you in the way you need them to. For those of you in a relationship, your partner may be, even if it's not a set in stone relationship, there's some type of partner here that is making you very happy. They could be spending a lot of money on you. They could be taking you out. They could be, you know, gifting you something as well. You know, you could be treating yourself to the spa, or it's like you're trying to, you're taking care of yourself, you're elevating yourself, and there, it almost seems to be like a moment of a pause here. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like things may feel a little bit stuck and stagnant, but in the same sense, you really have no... It's almost like you're just enjoying the happiness, you're enjoying the blissful energy, and you know, you're in this space of, you know, being fair in your relationships, you know, giving what you get, and you are receiving a lot of generosity from someone as well, financially, or someone is like spoiling you. I mean, you could be spoiling yourself too, and it's like, it just, you're happy, you know. There's a lot of happiness as well when it comes to children. And I feel like with that Ace of Swords in reverse, there may be this desire to do something new, but you haven't yet figured out what that is. Okay, you could be on the verge of some type of clarity in the near future, but just for the next couple of days, I feel like you're just enjoying the happiness, you're enjoying the peace, you're enjoying, you know, spending money and making, some of you are making large purchases as well. You're just enjoying the moment. You know, you're allowing yourself to kind of, you know, be stagnant in happiness. So it's not bad. But yeah, you may feel like mentally like, okay, I want to do something new, or like, what's next for me? But I feel like you're just in this space of enjoying the blessings that you have. And there is definitely some type of happily ever after in a connection with you. And things are balancing out, things are becoming more equal and fair. And I feel like when it comes to your current projects or desires, you may be having a hard time focusing, when really I just feel like you haven't truly discovered what it is you need to be focusing on. So don't be too hard on yourself, because you may be hard on yourself in that aspect. Like, I need to do something new. It's like, okay, things are great, but now where is my attention deserved? Well, I would just be patient, okay? You are on the verge of a major breakthrough. Let that answer come to you, but enjoy this happiness, and, you know, enjoy spoiling yourself and allowing someone else to spoil you too, okay? Because yeah, it's good, okay? All right, Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect? 4 shuffles. What can Scorpio expect the next 48 hours? One more. Your overall energy this week, Scorpio: Hangman in reverse, King of Wands in reverse right under that. The Emperor, King of Pentacles, wow, the Sun. Well, Scorpio, I feel like there is someone the next 48 hours that is trying to, you know, be a part of what you got going on. There's definitely this energy of someone that is trying to get you to change your perception on them, or to make some form of change, to adjust to their schedule, or to adjust to, you know, their life to some degree. If it's a work situation, you may feel like your coworkers or people wrapped up into that may be trying to get you to do things to adjust to someone else. But you're looking at this like, listen, who do you think you are? Okay, because you have zero interest to hear this person out, or hear a certain group of people out, because you're looking at them as quite conceited. You're looking at them as, you know, trying to push for their own agenda, and you're in a space of like, listen, I don't need to. I'm good on my own. I can support myself, you know, and I feel like you're remaining in control. You're not letting it get to you. You're not getting wrapped up into, you know, he said, she said, or emotional biases, or, you know, the draw of it all. It's like you're staying optimistic, and you're really being responsible the next 48 hours. A lot of you guys are choosing to just do something on your own. For those of you that were working in a company, you may be choosing to just, do something yourself, create your own business, or work for yourself even. And I do see it working out in your favor. There's a lot of luck headed towards you when it comes to your status, when it comes to a business, you know, when it comes to taking control over a situation that just had the best way I can explain this, you were met with some type of trial or struggle, Scorpio, that the only way you could have maintained that position or maintained that relationship or whatever it may be, the only way you could have done that is to fall short and put your responsibilities and put your, oh, what's the word? It's like the only way you could have went back to something is to kind of downgrade yourself. Okay, but in order to detach from it, you may have had to, you know, put more responsibility on your back too, right? And be more accountable. And I feel like you're doing that. Okay, you're making a choice to either work for yourself, you're making a choice to kind of be your own boss, or, you know, put in the work on an independent level to get what you want. And I feel like, again, there is certain people that are kind of trying to push you to adjust to them, whether that's in love or work, and you're like, no. It's a hell no. Like, it's a solid no, in fact, because I don't need to. And I do see a lot of luck headed your way as well. You seem to have a lot of energy the next couple days, and optimism, because you have the skill, you have the ability, you have the resources, you have the, you know, support, whether that's from yourself or from a father. Some of you guys are receiving support from a father as well, when it comes to achieving some type of goal, or this is just you embracing that energy. It's like you are, you know, you're setting sail on your own ship. Let's just put it that way. And you're being very picky with who you let in that ship. And it seems to be working out in your favor. And it's bringing in a lot of happiness. It's bringing in a lot of relief. You know, it's bringing in a lot of creativity as well. And it's making you feel, you know, secure. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Leo, and we have Aries. Leo and Aries, that's like, you know, first house, fifth house energy. So a lot of you guys could be, you know, changing your identity in some way, or you're taking something you're passionate about, or something that is very close to you, something that is creative for you, something that is, you know, it could be in regards to children as well. There's something here that's very important to you, and you could be creating a very solid identity around that in a new way. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect the next 48 hours? 3 more shuffles. What can Sagittarius expect the next 48 hours? 1 more. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, for the next couple days: 4 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands in reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Well, Sagittarius, I feel like there's a new opportunity available to you, but you have so much anxiety or negative thinking around it. And, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys are having a hard time taking some form of risk when it comes to your work, when it comes to making some form of change that could potentially bring in more financial freedom, is more so what this is about. And again, there's a lot of anxiety or negative thinking surrounding a new beginning here. For those of you dealing with a specific person, you may be dealing with someone that's like, listen, you know, we could have a lot more money, or we could make a lot, you know, we can make a lot more damage in a good way if we, you know, started working toward this goal, or if we started saving money for a house, or if we started, you know, doing something new. And I feel like you're having a hard time being up to that challenge. And on a personal level, if you aren't dealing with anybody, I feel like you're just in a space of playing it safe, having a hard time taking any risks. But I do see a new opportunity here for you, Sagittarius. But you are in a space of, you know, having a hard time making any changes, having a hard time being up to that challenge. You may feel like it would be too much work as well. Just give me one more on that Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands. For those of you in a relationship, I feel like you're dealing with someone that is desiring to take control here, or desiring to get you to see something from a different perspective, or they may be trying to get you to reevaluate your money spent, or they may be trying to get you to reevaluate your investments, especially when it comes to finances. And I feel like you're having a hard time getting on the same page with this person. If this is a personal endeavor, Sagittarius, I feel like, you know, there's an opportunity here to reevaluate, you know, where you're really putting your energy, where you're really putting your efforts. And honestly, with that King of Wands, you have the confidence to do this. You have the confidence, you have the energy, you have everything you need to do this, but you're almost opposed to doing things a little bit differently. And I feel like the universe is calling you to make some type of change when it comes to your work and financial situation. And it's like you're very opposing to that. Okay, it's kind of like the energy of like, you know, I don't need to do that. I don't need to save money, or I don't need to make some type of change in work. It's like you're in a space of being very opposing to that energy and thinking very negatively on it. Why? I'm not really sure. If this opportunity is coming in the form of working with other people, that could simply be why. You just may have zero interest in working with other people or cooperating or collaborating in that regard, because for one, some of you just feel like this person is being negative or nitpicky, or you feel like a certain group of people is potentially just drama or causes gossip and rumors. It's like you're not in a space where you're wanting to cooperate with a certain group of people, which that could be why you're thinking very negatively on it. Okay. But yeah, I feel like the universe is calling you to make some form of change, reevaluate your money situation, reevaluate seeds that you're planting. But again, you're very opposed to that still. It may require you to disconnect from something that brought you some form of pleasure as well. I don't know, Sagittarius, I feel like you're just playing it safe, you know, having a hard time taking any risks the next few days. I feel like you're having a hard time seeing the silver lining as well. If there is some type of financial stress or struggle at the moment, you're having a hard time, you know, thinking positively about work and about money and about making changes. Okay. But you have a financial new beginning or opportunity available to you, but you need to embrace it if you want it. But you're very opposed to it, almost like fighting it off to some degree. Okay. All right. What do we have for Capricorn? 43. What can Capricorn expect the next 48 hours? Three more shuffles. What can Capricorn expect the next 48 hours? Overall energy for you, Page of Swords, Hierophant right under that. Definitely getting communication from someone that you really respect. You could be receiving communication from a mentor or someone that is sharing some type of knowledge, sharing some type of advice. And it is bringing you some sense of relief. Whatever this communication is, it is bringing you some sense of relief or getting you to see your options, kind of putting you in a place of being more curious about an opportunity potentially. Yeah, you could be in a place in your life, Capricorn, where you have a lot of, you know, success in your work or even in your relationships. But you may have hit a point where you're starting to lack faith or enthusiasm. You're starting to kind of lack direction here. Okay, a lot of you guys may have been, you know, I'm just going to put this out there. You may have started to think a little bit too logically when it comes to a situation that you kind of stole the optimism or enthusiasm when it comes to a current position. Because with that King of Pentacles, I feel like when it comes to your status, you have a lot of respect in that era, and you have a lot of, you know, success in that aspect of your life as well. But for whatever reason, you could be going through something that you're lacking faith, and I feel like someone is coming in to support you or give advice. Just give me one more on that Page of Swords. You're starting the Death card, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you maybe share, or some of you have people that, or a specific person, whoever this person is, by the way, that you're hearing from, you're very happy to hear from this person, okay? This isn't someone that you're suspicious about or anything like that. This is someone that you respect or you have faith with when it comes to the future or whatever it may be. There could be someone that is, you know, getting you to explore your options because you may have went through some type of shift spiritually, or you've outgrown something. There could be someone expressing to you like, listen, you know, it's not you, it's the people you're around, it's the people that you work with. You know, they may feel like you're trying to collab and cooperate with people that, you know, aren't really being team players, that aren't really cooperating with the main objective. You may be given advice surrounding needing to end partnerships or work connections that are just holding you back. And someone may very well like say that, like it's your coworkers, or it's the company, or it's not you, it's some type of change that's needed when it comes to who you associate with or who you are trying to cooperate with, okay? And I feel, you know, what's this Seven of Swords in reverse? The Temperance, Four of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys are in a space of, you know, needing to make some form of change, but you're also not wanting to do anything too extreme because you do have a conscience, okay? And you are in a space of trying to keep the peace within the home, within the family. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to, you know, create new opportunities for yourself or make some form of change, but you're also trying to cater to the home life, cater to, you know, keeping the peace, really. Right? Keeping things in balance, not overindulging too much, right? You're definitely considering all aspects involved. And, you know, I feel like the next 48 hours, you are going to be, you know, restoring the peace within the home, you know, in a space where you're wanting to create more happiness within the home. You may be reorganizing your home or putting a lot of energy into that aspect. But when it comes to your work life, there is this essence of like lacking faith to some degree. And I feel like you're getting advice from someone that gets you to change your perspective, or you're getting advice from someone that maybe it's best to potentially end certain partnerships or end, you know, expecting things from a certain company. And because this is someone that sees your worth, they see your value, they see how you show up every day. They see, you know, they may be even recommending you go your own way kind of thing, like in a positive direction. But, and again, I feel like you're going to be seeing things from a different perspective, but you're also in this space of not wanting to do anything too dramatic right now because you're trying to consider your family, or you're trying to consider your home situation. Okay, some of you just feel a little bit limited because of a home, or needing to be able to have a home or a different home for whatever reason. So you could be trying to balance out that reality along with your work life as well, and other commitments that you have. So it's a good next 48 hours for you. But yeah, you could be getting some advice surrounding just partnerships that are just like below you. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's like the kind of energy this person is feeling, you know, observing you. All right, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have Aries and Scorpio. All right, Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect the next 48 hours? Oh, I did that timestamp wrong. 49. Three more. What can Aquarius expect the next 48 hours? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Aquarius, 7 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse right under that. All right. There's definitely a lot of regret here when it comes to some type of investment because you feel like you're not receiving the return, whether that's financially or if it's a partnership. It's like you feel like you're not receiving the same efforts in return. And I feel like you're starting to lose energy, or you're starting to lose motive when it comes to even trying, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I don't really see you taking any drastic action, but you are in a space of, you know, starting to regret some type of investment because you feel like it's not really working out in your favor. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely, when it comes to your finances, Aquarius, things are awesome. Things are awesome, but, you know, you may be a little bit frustrated because you feel like you have no contingency plan, or you feel like a person you're dealing with has no contingency plan. And on top of that, you feel like they're not really willing to make adjustments when it comes to creating one. Honestly, this is like, or if this is a personal thing, Aquarius, you're in a space of feeling like you need to create something else for you. It's like, yeah, things are awesome right now. You know, money's good. You know, I got my shit together. But for whatever reason, you feel like you need to create, you know, a plan B, or you feel like you need to create, you know, a contingency plan, if I'm going to be straight up with you. And so far, the investments that you have made in that, or the ideas that you may have tried to manifest, you feel like is not working out in the way you had hoped. I don't really feel like you're losing hope, but you're starting to kind of be realistic with yourself and like be like, okay, this isn't working out. I need to make some type of adjustment, or do something differently, or change something up. So again, it's kind of like making changes to kind of reap better payouts, or reap better, you know, returns of energy, right? Because right now you just feel like it's not worth your energy just because of the lack of reciprocation you're receiving, or the lack of pay, or you're being underpaid, or whatever it may be. For those of you, maybe you chose a second job and you're starting to realize it's causing more damage than anything, because yeah, you're getting a few extra $100 a month, but it's not really, you know, you have to consider time too, right? Time is money. So there may be something here that, yeah, is bringing in money, but it's not really, it's creating a lot of imbalance as well. So I feel like you're trying to, it's kind of like you're going back to the whiteboard and trying to, you know, be real with yourself and say, okay, well, what can I do that would really be worth my time, and that could bring in more stability, or could give me, you know, a new source of income, right? A new stream of income. For those of you in a relationship, you may be frustrated because you feel like your person is not supporting, you know, your pursuit on creating more financial stability, on creating more streams of income, and that you may feel like they're almost too reliant on what you currently have. And that could be stressing you out a little bit. But again, I feel like things are good. I feel like you're not, you know, even if you are dealing with someone that is kind of against the flow of your desire to make some form of change or create a new source of income, I feel like you're not really holding a grudge against this person. You're more so going within and doing it on your own. It's kind of like, okay, I'll do this by myself. You know what I mean? So there is a lot of stability for you, but Aquarius, I feel like you're trying to be smart is the best way I can explain this, and create new streams of income so you feel more secure. But I wouldn't worry too much right now if you are worried, because I feel like things are looking good, but I understand what you feel like, needing to create more balance and security, especially if you feel like you can't rely on the person you're dealing with if you are in a relationship, or if you feel like you can't rely on the current job, okay? So you're getting a bit of a reality check where you're being real with yourself, you're being honest with yourself, you have some regret in regards to past investments, but you're not allowing it to swamp you or make you feel, you're not allowing it to kind of restrict you from making changes, okay? So it's good. You're creating kind of like a plan B, or new streams of income, okay? Strong earth energy. Could be any sign, though we don't have anything specific. All right, Pisces. What can Pisces expect? 3 shuffles. What can Pisces expect the next 48 hours, universe? Spirits and guides, what can Pisces expect? Oh. Man, okay, 4 more shuffles. Sorry, I just heard 4 more shuffles for 3 more. What can Pisces expect the next 48 hours? All right, your overall energy this week, Pisces. Judgment in reverse, High Priestess in reverse right under that. Death in reverse. All right, I do feel like there's some tension in your current environment this week, Pisces. I feel like, you know, you're intentionally avoiding an issue here, okay, because you're fearing unwanted attention, or you're just resisting some form of change potentially, okay. A lot of you guys are in a space of, oh wow, yeah, there's tension. You're gonna have a major, you know, you're gonna have a major choice this week, in the next couple of days, Pisces, to make, okay. I mean, even though it's creating some type of tension, okay, it could be creating some false accusations as well, or, you know, people judging you, or a specific person that is putting a lot of, you know, assumptions on you. Because the thing is, Pisces, the best way I can explain this is there's something here that's working out in your favor. There's something here that the wheel is starting to turn in your favor because of investments that you made in a positive way. Okay, you could have invested into a connection in the past, a work situation, a job. There's something here that you have invested into that is now coming around to return the same energy. And it is creating tension though. I just got goosebumps. I don't get goosebumps so often, but it ran through my body. It's creating some tension. It's creating fear. And why is it creating fear? Because it is going to require a change that you may feel you're not ready to make. But this is destiny. This is the universe saying, okay, we're proud of you. We're happy with investments that you made. We're giving you this opportunity, but you're going to have to let go of something from the past. Okay. And again, it could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be, you know, a living situation. There's something here that you're going to have to let go of. Just give me one more on that Wheel of Fortune. Wow, with the Tower, sudden changes. You may need to let go of someone that's just, you could have been dealing with someone in the past that just never had confidence, and they may have projected a lot of shit onto you because of that. They could have been very insecure within themselves, jealous, arrogant, controlling, you know, always showed up in the most bare minimum ways, like just enough to keep you. Even if that's not a love situation, there was something here that just drained you of your energy, and you may have felt like you needed to go above and beyond to get the bare minimum. And whatever this is, you're gonna have to let that go in order to proceed moving forward. I mean, of course, you still have a choice, but there's some tension. There is some tension for you, Pisces, and it could have to do with a choice between two lovers. I just gotta say that. Okay, because the lovers can be a choice between two lovers, but it's also a major choice that is going to change the, sorry about that. It's a major choice that's going to change the direction of your life. Okay, so I feel like the next couple of days, you're really going to be contemplating and thinking and evaluating your situation. And if there is a past person coming back, again, it's creating a lot of tension. It's creating a lot of fear. You have a lot of self-doubt for whatever reason. Clarify this, Lovers. The King of Cups. 3 of Cups in reverse. This could have been something that had a very negative disconnect. If this is a person, this is someone that wants to ask for forgiveness for creating some type of drama, or bringing a lot of unnecessary drama into your life. This is someone that really supports you. This is someone that is really admires you as well, and they may want to apologize for creating some type of drama again, or third party situation, or reacting almost too quickly in regards to a situation. If it's a work partnership, this could be someone that's asking for forgiveness for creating drama or spreading rumors or something of that nature as well. But either way, Pisces, there's some tension. This decision is causing a lot of fear. You have someone that deeply supports you, deeply respects you, has gained a lot of admiration for you as well over time. And they're trying to make up for a very negative experience. Okay, keep in mind, roles could be reversed. I'm just reading it how I feel it. This person is trying to make up for a very negative experience here that occurred between the two of you. And you're going to have to, you know, figure out what you're doing. And it could be coming as a little bit of a shock. It could be coming as like, you know, a major change in direction. But the opportunity is there because of the work you've done, or because of the status you've gained, because of you not falling short on yourself because of external influences. There's been good seeds planted on your part that has brought in a major opportunity. So, I mean, you guys have the most intense one, I feel like, of the day, but there's a major opportunity, but it creates tension. It creates tension amongst your current relationships potentially, and it also may create tension just within you because it's creating a lot of fear and self-doubt. It's like, okay, it's almost like be careful what you ask for. It's like the universe is giving you something that you may have asked for, and now it's here, and now it's kind of like you're Twitter-pated or fearful or nervous. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Gemini. We have Aries and Scorpio. But I hope you guys like these readings. Let me know in the comments if you did. I'll do these every 48 hours because they are easier for me to do. But I'm going to get out of here, and all the best.